1, 2, 3.
Alright, Shalom. First of all, give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. The elders who rule well, that be done. And also, salutations to all the hopeful elect out there spreading the word of truth and sincerity. Brother Ramon coming with another brief out here in Miami, main place of concourse. This is First Maccabees, chapter 9, verse 7. And what I'm going to get into, man, we got to strive for this truth, man. We got to unto death, man. And the Lord gonna have our back. Just have that warrior-like mentality, man. If you're gonna have it for anything, have it for this truth, man. So you can have that honor, man. Lord willing, you endure to the end. This is First Maccabees chapter 9, verse 7. When Judas therefore saw that his host slipped away, and that the battle pressed upon him, he was sore troubled in mind and much distressed, for that he had no time to gather them together. Yeah, so Judas, this is in the book of Maccabees, and the enemies that came up against Judas and his men. But his men, they fled away from him. But Judas was distressed. He was sore in his mind. But yet, he's going to continue to fight. Verse 8. Nevertheless, unto them that remained, he said, let us arise and go up against our enemies, that peradventure we may be able to fight with them. So he was still willing to fight, though he was still distressed though. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's overcoming fear, man. He had that courage, man. You gotta keep going for this truth, man. Going for your Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And why did he want to keep fighting? Because he wanted to fight for the laws and statutes. Because that's what they were doing in the book of Maccabees, so that Israelites would be able to follow the Lord. Verse 9. But they dehorted him, saying, we shall never be able. Let us now rather save our lives, and hereafter we will return with our brethren and fight against them, for we are but few. So his man wanted to leave. They wanted to flee. Judas wasn't about that, man. Verse 10. Then Judas said, God forbid that I should do this thing and flee away from them. If our time be come, let us die manfully for our brethren, and let us not stain our honor. So Judas wasn't going to run. He was going to stand there and he was going to strive for the truth, man, which he did. Now he eventually ended up dying, but he kept his honor. And Lord willing, he back in these days. But the point is that I'm getting into for this truth, man. For this truth, strive for it. Whatever come up against you, whatever odds it may seem, just keep on going for the truth. This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. And that's paramount in these days, man. Strive for the truth, man. The Lord gonna fight for you. Just keep on going. You get kicked out, you get fired, people coming up against you, whatever, man. Keep on going for this truth, man. Keep doing the videos to the best of your ability, and come out here on these streets, man, and strive for the truth, man. Follow laws to the best of your ability. Don't let nobody take you off of that, man. Don't let nobody take you off that course, man. You want to make it to that kingdom, man. You want to make it down that straight and narrow path, man. And to the left is deep waters, and to the right is fires. You gotta keep on going. The Lord gonna fight you. Just keep doing it, man. And with that, shalom.